Hey everybody, welcome back to another story time. As always, I'm here with Apollo, and today we're going to talk about the power of laughter, the importance of being authentic, and the intersection of the two in today's current events, because we can see how being real, being raw, being authentic, and having a sense of humor is helping people rise to prominence. And this is something that you can do in your own life to achieve, to get over sort of past hurdles. So let's talk. I'm gonna start with something from my own past, and then we're gonna bring it to the current events. So when I was a little kid, in kindergarten, so right before the first grade even, but also bubbling into the first grade, I used to giggle a lot. I still like to laugh. And I remember the teachers talking to my parents, my dad in particular, saying, your son's laughter is infectious. It makes all the other kids giggle, and he needs to stop. And thank God, both of my parents were like, we're not going to kill his spirit. You're saying he's a happy kid and you want us to make him unhappy? And so I never really lost my laugh, thank goodness. So fast forward to now, you're probably seeing the prominence. I mean, if you tune into social media or are listening to the radio at all, there are like 3 or 4 people that are on the radio all the time, but we'll talk about 2 of them right now. Brat, of course, Charlie XCX is everywhere. And also Chappell Roan's album is out there too. And both of these women, in very different ways, are just being themselves. Chappell Roan unapologetically is expressing what it is that makes her happy, what she likes in the world, and she's doing it. It's a different point of view that isn't represented. That's why it's taking off. She initially was rejected from her label. Now she's finding just amazing success, well-deserved. Charlie XCX definitely puts herself out there and also unapologetically just being herself. I was trying to talk to this person earlier about, the whole idea of Brat. It's just sort of like, who cares? You are you, and you do the best version of yourself, and you don't care. It's not that you don't care about others, but you're not going to change to be someone else. And you're going to have some fun in the process. So anyway, I love that laughter, joy, and sort of raw emotion or authenticity has brought these people success. Now let's graph that on to the political landscape. And again, you'd have to be under a rock not to see that Kamala Harris's campaign has sort of joined in all of this, because online people were putting her into memes where they were taking her laughter and then kind of mixing it up with the pop culture and showing her as like the underdog. And so that kind of connection to Brat makes a lot of sense. And she also is kind of unapologetic. So the same giggle and laughter that I have that I didn't change, she has a laugh that people tried to use against her. And she's like, that's my mom's laugh. That's my aunt's laugh. This is me. And so I think it's so cool that people tried to kind of weaponize that, and then all of a sudden it's become her claim to fame. And so joy, laughter, being different, being authentic, these are the things that really bring you power in this world. When we're a kid, often we find ourselves trying to fit into the popular table or trying to mute the sort of defining characteristics that make us stand out. As an adult, those are the things that create interest, success, and notoriety, and being memorable, all of that stuff. So my encouragement for you is, don't be afraid to laugh. Don't be afraid to be yourself. And if someone tries to weaponize an attribute in your personality, own it and make it your brand. Like, that's really what's going on with a lot of these people. They're like, you want to call me a freak? I'll be a freak. I'll show you all of this and then some. That's kind of Chappell Roan. She's like, let me just really put some camp and some performance out there, and I'm gonna own all the stuff that you don't like about me, and then it becomes mine. So reclaim your power, reclaim your personality. Don't let anybody mute your shine or mute your laugh, because you never know when you're gonna be the next breakout success or when something amazing is gonna happen. I hope you're enjoying these sort of fireside chats that are story time. Leave me a note in the comment. Let me know, comments below, I should say, what it is you would like me to talk about next. Do you want to see a video on meditation, or how to deal with bullies, or like what is it that you want to know about from my own life experiences, from a metaphysical perspective, and just a question just because, all right? So there you go. Leave a comment below. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll be back again in the future for story time. And a little bit of love, as always, from Apollo as we're signing off.